Hello and welcome back to Amnesia. You're now heading for the choir because that's the next direction to go. And watch here. So dark. Alright. Weird taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Weir claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weir told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, white hay, and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal plant from a large specimen. The coir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The white egg could be extracted as usual from many agonized human victims' blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next tertiary session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling kerk. I will have to address Weir with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Is that what the well is about? In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cover before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. How pleasant. Oh right, there are also... I just light a candle, so I can do some looting. And not much looting was to be done. That would have been a better light source probably. Moving on to the choir entrance. Such filthy thought, good men can safely cheer the departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They should not be missed. If this is the entrance, at least this is a nicely lit place. Nothing bad to say there. A very nicely lit place. Right, these are for rituals, so orb pieces are unlikely to be here, because the orbs are used before the ritual. Orb pieces, I mean.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry, no time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the line, hands, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you sleep.
This is amazing.
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Right, this ends the cutscene.
Alexander,
No.
there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay. This was fascinating. But there was also nothing of use there. Other than this journal note. Okay, la 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 la. Wait, I have the note. Yeah, okay. Let's just carry on to the next part of the choir. The main hall. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of blood. Didn't I already read this? I already read this, never mind. In the previous episode, go watch it if you haven't. Come on, you can do it. No one's stopping you. Okay, now this.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
What's going on? Monsters. Okay, how do I escape these monsters? By looking for a door, maybe? Or is there only one? Because if there's only one, I can probably handle the situation. By just moving. If there are more, well then I'm screwed. Royally. Oh, hello. Don't mind me, giant Iron Maiden. Whatever is inside you, which there no doubt someone is, just leave me be. I'm going to be on my way soon enough. Never mind me. God, this corridor is a nasty place. Oh, that actually startled me for a second. Ew. This it was empty. That's probably good. Ooh. Yes, piece of orb, thank you. Be an upstanding citizen and stand up. That's what he did already, but I needed to make the joke anyway. Oh, a bone. Oh, no, mind that. I already checked this one. The room is deceptively long. Okay, 2 more shots. I need finding. There are still monsters around. At least so I believe. I can't really tell through all this fog. It's even fog. It kind of looks like some sort of garbage stuff. Let's cross this bridge. There's another one over there, which also needs crossing at some point. There's a cow. Come on, move, Daniel. Make it sprinting time. There are too many choices on where to go. There's no way all of them provide me with something useful. This one might. Ooh, poison plant. Let's head here. It's a cow. I knew there were cows. I knew it. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bottle as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his doom. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bottle's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull below. So it doesn't not empty right now. Then who was in it? I can't fully open it. It's kind of stuck. Anyway, I only need one more ore piece. What were the ingredients that I needed? Vitae and Tempter. Where do you get those? There's no way for me to get Vitae from whatever was inside there. If there even was anything inside there. Of sanity? Pretty poorly. But that is to be expected. Okay, moving on. Make with the Freddy times, don't make with the Freddy times.
The shadow. It's close now.
Is it? That's probably not a good thing. Can I get on this pillar and cross this gap? I don't think I can. But that solves the problem of how I'm supposed to get there. Because apparently I'm not. Okay. I probably need to grab a light and see things out soon. Okay, where am I? The monster is there. But I'm going to die now. It has been a pleasure. Yeah. Hide and wait. I didn't see the monster before, it was next to me. I suppose it's a good tip anyway. And where was the save? Do I have everything? I have everything. Wait. It's here. And I have everything. interesting. So basically I can just cross this bridge now. The monster is probably on the other side. I was told to hide and wait. Does this count as hiding? Ooh. This probably doesn't. I don't see anything, so let's move on. Okay, that is... just following the pipes will do, will it not? They are what can lead me to my salvation or my doom. Or my salvation into... there should be some white here, right? Maybe? Someone for me to torture?
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Fascinating. We're gonna have this hammer. I can. It won't do much. Okay, we have all door pieces. They won't stay together. They won't stay together. Will they stay together now? Nope. Oh, fascinating. No sign of any white day. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. How pleasant. But there was no white day. Where do I find the final two ingredients? Was nothing here in regards of torture victims with blood and stuff. I suppose Agrippa will guide me further once I return to him. He might know where everything is, because I sure as well don't. I'm gonna follow the pipe. Where's the monster? Oh, over there. You don't know that I'm here, monster. I'm well hidden. I was well hidden. Okay. Moving back to the bridge. And making my way out of here. If I have to return, I will not be happy to do so. This core is a terrible place. And then bones fall out of the sky. Turn to the entrance. I have also read this one in the previous episode, so you can go back and watch that if you want to hear me read it. Otherwise, you can read it yourself since it's long enough on the screen. Why do I even do this kind of silliness? Never mind. Okay, I'll go back to Agrippa. This corridor is nice and light, and sanity is pretty okay as well. The nave. Yes, the nave. I wonder if the chancel has the final 2 ingredients for Agrippa. It might be possible, but I do not know for a fact. Is that the shadow?
Ah, you again.
Yep.
Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Mending the orb was cut out from the subtitles for some reason. Okay. So he didn't really tell me where the things are for it. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time.